What's going on, guys? Different kind of video today. We are doing a deep dive into some sold listings. We usually do these type of market breakdown videos on TCG Player. Today we are doing it on eBay. If you guys are ever purchasing products on eBay, whether it be through my store or any other purchase on eBay, make sure you guys are hitting this top link in the description below. It's an affiliate link. It supports the channel at no additional cost to you. Also some other links here for equipment we use within our business. A lot of people ask about that. And also some business and investing programs that we have. Feel free to check those out. Wanted to start off by discussing Phantasmal Evolutions, or Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolutions. This is a really interesting set because what happened was initially there was so much hype. It was probably on the same level of Destined rivals, maybe even higher. The pre-order prices kept increasing across some of the largest sellers on the platform, where a lot of people just source their boxes from. These guys, some of these large sellers, they're selling hundreds of boxes, maybe even thousands of boxes. And Phantasmal Flames at its peak hit $320. I was confident enough to buy in at $320. And then what happened was Q4, end of the year, December, November 2025, prices collapsed. Phantasmal Flames booster boxes dropped down to a low of about 220, 240, something like that. And in that moment, everybody's sentiment about the product changed. They said that, oh, the set sucks. Outside of the Charizard, there's nothing good in here. And I understand that. And I actually bought into that mob mentality as well. I was thinking like, yo, there's a lot of these boxes out there because the allocations were actually very strong on Phantasmal Flames. And what that means is that basically there was a lot of boxes manufactured, a lot of boxes given out to stores and businesses. And with such a large increase in supply, usually that makes it hard for prices to go up. So anyways, prices went down. Everybody knew that after Wave 2 came out, prices would drop. We already saw the same thing happen with Mega Evolution, but the extent to which it happened with Phantasmal Flames was so much greater. I was still buying. I was dollar cost averaging in, adding more boxes to the position because initially on release we sold a crap ton of boxes. Out of any set in Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames was actually our best seller. But it made me think for a second, like, hold on. The people who are negative on Phantasmal Flames, this set right here, whether it be boxes, ETBs, I'm just talking about the set right now, those people were saying that, oh, Charizard carries the set, this Mega Charizard. If you remove the Charizard, the set is trash. I agree with that. But then the people who are bullish on this product say that Charizard is all you need. Now, taking an outside look, I think that there's a lot of good points to what both people are saying, but ultimately, I think the Charizard being as good of a card as it is what caused the set to prevail and rebound so quickly. If I type in Charizard SIR Phantasmal Flames here, I mean, this right here, this is the Japanese one. Let me see if I can find an English one. This right here is one of the best Charizard cards released of all time, and everybody wants it in their collection. So what that means is everybody's going to be buying boxes, ETBs, and opening them up. So even though there was a huge influx of supply, it doesn't matter because all the people are ripping it open, which over time will decrease the supply, which is true for all sealed product, but specifically for Phantasmal Flames, because the only card worth chasing in here is the Charizard. Whether it be the SIR or even the Gold Charizard, there's also a Gold Charizard here. If I type it in, if you're not familiar, Gold Charizard being this one right here. Same thing. There's what it actually looks like. So same thing, Gold Charizard, that plus the SIR. Everybody's tearing open the products, and I mean, we're now in March. 3 months later, we're now hitting 360, and my initial purchases in the $300 to $320 mark are still good. Like, we're still up. And it's crazy how resilient this product was, and I think ultimately it reminds me a lot of Flashfire 2014. That's also, if you remove the Charizards, it's trash, but it doesn't matter because everybody wants the Charizard. Everybody's ripping the product, and I think with time it's going to perform extremely well. Distribution is all out of these. Suppliers who have large amounts of products to sell do not have booster boxes, are running out of ETBs. You know, once booster boxes run out, then people start buying the ETBs. Once the ETBs are sold out, then people are buying booster bundles. Once the booster bundles are out, they're then buying sleeves. And ultimately, everything just gets depleted. They did reprint. I don't know if this is actually a reprint. This might just be leftover stock, but they did start selling pre-release kits, which is basically a booster bundle display plus a booster box. And I got quite a lot of those, but I wanted to buy more. I wanted to grab like 50 cases, but they're expensive, you guys. I mean, an individual breakdown value on those is like what, $500 or $600. So if we're talking like 50 units, it's like $30,000. So it definitely is a huge capital investment. One thing that we're planning on doing in our business is actually restructuring a little bit. We want to sell off some older positions that have increased in price, including Phantasmal Flames, and then throwing that money into other higher yielding returns like Ascended Heroes. Now, this is an incredibly good product. Wave 2 just came out. With Wave 1, what we saw was prices were 150. Then Wave 2, increase in supply, prices dropped. We're now in the 110, 120 mark, which is just ridiculously cheap. Because fundamentally, I think if you ask anyone with experience in the hobby, they're going to tell you that Ascended Heroes is a better set than Prismatic Evolutions. If you just look at the chase cards, there's way more variety. It's more fun to open. There's a better hit rate. And these being at the price that they currently are at, they might print more, they might not. Overall, the numbers on Ascended were greater than Prismatic, but still, the price just feels low because over time, this is going to be a product that I think everybody wishes they had in their collection. So selling off products that have already rebounded like Phantasmal Flames and rolling it into Ascended Heroes is not a bad idea at all. One thing I will say though is Ascended Heroes, with it being brand new, there is no rush. Theoretically, with Phantasmal Flame, same thing. There is no rush. So what I'm thinking of doing is selling even older stuff, like specifically Sword and Shield. And during times of boom, pretty much everything goes up because just like the entire Pokemon market is increasing. So you have to be very selective about what you're selling because some products are going to continue increasing at faster rates than others, and you have to be very methodical about it. But there's no perfect answer. Ultimately, it just comes down to experience, personal preference, and kind of like the situation that you are in with your life. Everybody's in a different spot. Some people are selling more, some people are investing more. There's no like right answer to go about it. You just kind of have to be mindful about it and take some time and think about what you want to do, and that'll help you over the long run. Next product here, Mega Evolution. Two different boxes. You would think that they're the same, but they're not. Let me show you. Here you have the little red. That means that there's included promo card. This one, not included. So that's why these are called non-enhanced right here, non-enhanced versus the enhanced boosters. And what's fascinating about this product line is the actual value is going to be greater on the enhanced box because it comes with the Bulbasaur stamped. Yet there's significantly more of the enhanced ones than non-enhanced. And this is only a $10 difference in price, $15 if you're counting shipping. But the promo sealed, I think Bulbasaur is like $20. So the non-enhanced, with there being so little quantity, I don't know if people are just like collectors are buying this because for 10 or 15 bucks more, you're better off buying the enhanced one. This is an interesting one that I'm going to be personally following. I do not have very many of the non-enhanced. I have a few cases left over. Obviously, all of the products that got released are the enhanced. Same thing with Journey Together. Those are the only two products in the modern era that do come with a promo card. But either way, Mega Evolution, similar thing happened as with Phantasmal. These were over 300. They collapsed to 200, and now we are trending right back to that $300 mark. Phantasmal just got depleted out of nowhere, so I don't know if there were just buyouts that were happening that caused the prices to go up so quickly, but Mega is increasing at an extremely good rate as well. And what you'll find here is we got 275, 360, so over 300 now here. How is Phantasmal 250? Or not Phantasmal, Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks at 250, are you kidding me? This is one of the most undervalued products right now in the market. This feels like Fusion Strike in 2021, where just nobody wants to touch this. This is a A-tier set, maybe even an S-tier set in the Scarlet Violet era. The fact that these are 250 is just insane to me. I mean, you are telling me that Surging Sparks is on the same value as Perfect Order or Journey Together? Like, just, it's not even close. I mean, you have an incredible Pikachu up on the front. It's fun to open. You got the Executor in there as well, the Milotic, Latias. Such a great constructed set. I love Surging. I'm going to keep buying. I don't know why this set hasn't moved at all. It has been so stagnant. There was a reprint, but still, the product's fantastic. The reprint shouldn't have affected it as much as it did, but this product line has just been struggling. And when I see that, I'm doubling down. Most people are like, oh, Surging's trash because it's not skyrocketing like Phantasmal. Those are the same people that are now paying record prices. you want to be buying the older stuff that it hasn't moved in price, because I think on a percentage gain, you're going to do substantially better buying Surging. So just wanted to make a quick mention of that in this video. Surging Sparks, you could either buy it from me or anyone else. Again, if you are purchasing, make sure to hit that link right there in the description below prior to making a purchase, either from my store. You could be directed to my store, or you could go buy from someone else, but I would appreciate if you guys do hit that link right there. Next product after Surging, 2 sets later, we had Surging Sparks, Journey Together, Destined Rivals. Destined Rival cases over 3,000. I mean, this is crazy. We're $500-$600 a box. Destined Rivals is going to perform. I don't think anybody's disputing that. But why are you buying the product that has already doubled in price in such a short period of time? You don't think that you're better off taking $3,000 and purchasing a crap load of Surging Sparks boxes? Because that's what I would be doing. Because the chance for Destined to go to $1,200 a box versus Surging to go to $500, I would take the bet that Surging hits $500 first. Because it is an older set. They already reprinted it, so no reprints are happening. Destined Rivals, they haven't really done that much with. They started adding packs in, some like collection boxes. They did 1 round of reprint for the booster bundles, but they never did boxes. They never did ETBs. And this is still in the reprint window. So Destined Rivals, they might reprint. I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers that's going to be promising you, at the end of this day or this month, there's guaranteed to be more product. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. But I just have an intuition that, there could be more Destined Rival products coming. But Surging Spark, it's less likely because they already printed it. So it's like, hey, why are we reprinting Surging 5 times when it's a 2024 product line? It's a different story for specialty sets where there are no booster boxes. But for standard sets, I mean, they're only going to do, if they are going to do a reprint, they'll pick a few products. It's not like they're going to reprint everything. They're not going to reprint 3-pack boosters, build-in battles, booster bundles, boxes. Usually they'll pick like 1 or 2 product lines, reprint that, add some extra supply, boom, done. On to the next one. So Surging Sparks, extremely undervalued. Prismatic Evolution ATBs pushing now over 200. I think Prismatic, it was a similar situation where it's like it was surging. It was sitting, except Prismatic was like in the $110, $140 range, and it just sat there. People bought out those cheap prices, and now we are seeing individual sellers selling it for more. We are trending to the $200 mark and onward. Not really surprised to see Prismatic. The promo in this one's fantastic. It comes with the Eevee. You get a good amount of packs, so not bad. But I think if you missed the boat, the ship has kind of already sailed with Prismatic. The gains have already happened for those who have bought in the $100, $110 mark. Now, seeing returns of $180, $190 seems to be the going rate. Like listings like this are fake. Don't look at that. That's a zero feedback seller. That's not a trusted source. Pokemon Center, that's an entirely different product because you have the stamped ones. But yeah, we're seeing about 180, 190. So pretty solid returns there. I think you're better off getting the Ascended in the $120 mark. It just seems like the better buy right now. But ultimately, you can't go wrong. If you don't know which one to buy, my recommendation is if you're in a position to do it, just grab both. Like if you were thinking like, hey, should I buy 5 ETBs of Prismatic or like 10 of Ascended? Just, split it 50-50 and let time do its thing. Last product, again, Phantasmal, Flames packs in here, Destined Rival, Surging. I love the UPCs. These UPC products are fantastic. People don't like that there is mixed packs in here. I think that this is a tremendous product because it paints the picture for the entire era. The original Charizard UPCs, nobody wanted them. I was buying cases by the dozen because I just knew that if you want to get a taste of the Sword and Shield era, you don't want to be buying 10 different booster boxes because that's going to cost you so much money. You're going to want to buy one product that will give you a taste of everything, and that is what the UPC, the original Charizard UPC, did. So now they created the Mega Charizard UPC for the Scarlet Violet era. Again, absolute no-brainer. I did crack a bunch of these down. We were selling out the individual packs and then grading the promos, essentially having the promos for free. But yeah, these, again, they just dried up. They dried up very quick. A lot of businesses were buying these out. A lot of individual investors, even collectors, people who are just buying like 1 or 2. They want to open one, display one. They were buying them out. And yeah, we're at like the $180 mark. Before you know it, they're going to be $200. And my only regret with this product is that I didn't get more. Like I mentioned, we broke down a couple hundred. We probably broke down like 300 or so. And I do not have very many sealed left. Probably by the time that this video lives, I might actually be entirely out, which sucks because they did increase in price, but I think under 200 is still a healthy entry it should do just fine. I don't know, compared to other products like Prismatic ETBs or booster boxes of Phantasmal, Mega, or Surging, how that'll compare. But if you're in it for the long haul and you have a little bit of everything, ultimately you'll end up doing just fine. But that's all I got for this video. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to learn more about the market, what's going on. Listen to me yap for 15 minutes here. Again, if you are enjoying these videos, please make sure to subscribe and like. Drop me a comment. Let me know what type of videos you want to make. And if you do want to show any kind of support, we do have some fantastic links in the description down below. I appreciate you guys so much for all the support. We are on track to hit 1,000 subs, which is insanely exciting. And with that, we will catch you here on the next one.